So in this video, we will be installing wheel spacers on my 07 Nissan Titan. This could be good or bad, but we're going to talk about the good and bad about these wheel spacers. Like, comment, subscribe. We on the road to 3K on this channel. And I'm going to go over in this video what you should expect when purchasing a wheel spacer. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into this video so y'all can go ahead and see what I'm doing. And I can go ahead and talk about these wheel spacers to y'all. Let's go. Okay, man. So I was going to replace the hub, but let's talk about this. So I put the bolt in the wrong way when I lifted this truck up. Didn't mess it up, but I made it harder to work on. See this nut right here? It's supposed to be on this side. That I just showed, that's supposed to be out like that. This side right here is supposed to be in like that. Oh man, that is a bummer. Well, what I'm gonna do, I mean, it's not really making a bad noise though. Not wobbling or nothing. I just want to, you know, be on the safe side, replacing everything. We're just gonna take it to my local mechanic and let him do it, because am I gonna be messing with this, lifting this truck again? Well, disassembling the spindle, No. We're not doing, I'm not doing that no more. Not lifting no truck no more. I'm not doing it. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get that spacer on there. And we gonna drive the truck to see how it rides. Y'all can see I put the blue Loctite on there, so it's time to put the spacer on. Man, so that's how that looks. Y'all can see, wheel got more poke than the back. Now I gotta do the other side, the left side. Got Duke here, subscribe to Duke channel, man. Got him holding the brake down while I torque it down. Hold it all the way down. I need to hold the whole time. All right, man, this is the finished product. Y'all can see the wheel spacers on there. Y'all see it got a slight poke, not too much though, because it's only a 1-inch wheel spacer. I ain't go 1.5, just 1 inch, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to run a big wheel spacer, because I feel like, well, it does add more stress, but at the same time, I don't really want my wheel to poke out all that far. You know what I'm saying? These, if y'all didn't know what brand they are, they're Titan wheel accessories. I've already put at least 300 miles on this truck with the wheel spacers on there. It's been doing pretty good. It's vibrating a little bit because I never balance these tires out. So I might go ahead and get me some, I'm finna invest in getting me some more 35s, because these, they got some tread on them, but they ain't got the best tread. So yeah, I haven't really had any trouble out these wheel spacers. I'll let y'all know something. Make sure you get hub-centric wheel spacers. You get the regular ones, you're gonna feel some vibrations. I'm gonna let you know. Not cheap out with these wheel spacers, bro. These wheel spacers is important for your truck. If you cheap out on these wheel spacers, you're gonna find out. The tire can come off, your wheel can come off. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm just gonna let you know right now. Do not cheap out with these wheel spacers. Even if you gotta get the most expensive one, it's gonna really help you in the long run. Use blue Loctite, because that helps too. Make sure you get that. People be scared to run wheel spacers. I was at first. I didn't want to run these, but I'm gonna have to. They're pretty good. Torque them down right. So you might need a torque wrench. I don't have a torque wrench. I should have done that, but if you don't have it, make sure you torque them down tight enough, at least like tight enough, so you don't feel like they're gonna come off. After you drive the truck around for like at least 100 miles, 50 to 100 miles, you need to retorque them again to be on the safe side. I torqued them down again, so they was good. That Loctite really helped them, because I don't think them spacers coming off. They shouldn't. Drive this truck around for a little bit. Put the camera in there with me so y'all can see how this truck drives. And yeah, we're just gonna chop it up in the truck. So yeah. All right, man. So as y'all can see, we in the truck right now. Yeah, it rides nice. I ain't gonna lie. Since I put this spindle lift on, I know the camera is shaking a lot. My fault. I put this spindle lift on. The spindle lift is riding way better. I'm not even gonna lie. For y'all lifted truck guys out there, do not, and I repeat, do not stack lifts. Don't. It's not good. You see everybody in the truck game do it. Yeah, you sit big and all, but when it comes to ride quality and how your truck gonna perform, it ain't worth it, dog. It's not worth it. Let me know in the comments if y'all seen people do this with Nissan Titans, because you don't see a lot of people do this with a Nissan, man. And the stuff I do with a Nissan, people be amazed, like, dang, you got a Nissan looking like that? You doing this to a Nissan with over, what, almost 260,000 miles on it? I mean, yeah. It's different. I can agree, it's different. And my bad, y'all, I have actually 400 miles on these wheel spacers. They've been riding pretty nicely. Like I said, since my tires is not balanced, my truck vibrates bad when I go over 60. Just in case y'all want to know, y'all are scared to run wheel spacers, but you need them. I'm gonna let you know this now. Just get a 1-inch wheel spacer. Don't worry about getting that 1.5, 2. You don't need that. You do not need it. I'm running 20-inch rims with 35-inch tires. I do not need all that. The 1-inch spacer is doing me just fine. That's y'all question and answer. High-end wheel accessories, I don't think a lot of people are familiar with them, but somebody had told me that they run them on their Nissan Titan. Shout out to him again. He just gave me some advice on what to do when I install my spindle. So yeah, who goes by SJR on TikTok. So yeah, I'll shout them out. I'll let them know I shout them out. Shout out to you, bro. High-end wheel accessories, they good. It seem alright to me. I would still invest in more wheel spaces, to be on the safe side. I don't do a lot of off-roading. I'm not rough on my truck. I really baby this truck, might as well say. So can't really say that I'm gonna be rough on these wheel spaces. Now y'all do a lot of off-roading, y'all like to jump hills and I don't know, yeah, like go in mud and stuff, hit a lot of holes or whatever y'all do with y'all trucks. I don't know if these would be the best wheel spaces for you. I don't know. It could be, I don't know. Want to do all that, get Warver wheel spaces. I'll tell you that now. Go ahead and get them. Y'all want to know how much I paid for these wheel spaces? I think I paid 80 for these wheel spacers, 70, 80 between somewhere up in there. I forgot. I cannot remember at the moment. Pretty good. Make sure you look at the reviews. If you don't want to get more wheel spacers, make sure you check the reviews on what you're getting. You can really end up on the side of the road just because of a wheel space and you not, being familiar with what you're getting or cheaping out. I've seen a lot of it online. People tires are fly out. They can be going full speed. And this stuff can hurt you. I'm gonna be honest, this stuff can hurt you. That's why me coming on here being a YouTuber and letting y'all know stuff. I'm gonna let y'all know now. Go ahead and get the right things, man. Get the right things. I'm not really worried about them. Put a Loctite on them. I got Hub Centric. Hub Centric is going to save you a lot. Make sure you get Hub Centric. That's my tires getting balanced. I think these wheel spaces ride pretty well. They ride pretty nice. Y'all want to know what I mean by what, like, you asking Chris, what do you mean by the wheel spaces? Come out studs, like your studs can break on them. They can break out. Yeah, that's possible. But make sure you get something that's known. I can tell y'all some pretty known wheel spacers. I can recommend y'all these what I got. Z1 Off-Road. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, Z1 Off-Road. See a lot of their ads pop up on YouTube. And they're mostly used on Nissans. They're used on Nissans a lot. And Warver wheel spacers. More expensive, but it's good. I can just tell y'all little stuff I know about wheel spacers and what I'm experiencing with wheel spacers. But if y'all want to know like everything about a wheel spacer, this ain't the video for you. I'm gonna let you know. I'm just gonna let you know the few things I know. So what y'all could expect. If y'all enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm hitting some bad roads. I'm on some rough roads right now. Y'all want to know why people be on the side of the road with their trucks? When it comes to a wheel spacer, that's why they're not installing them correctly. They usually don't tighten them up like they should be. Or sometimes you can over tighten them and break some or strip some. So yeah, that's what I believe. And cheaping out on them, not getting Hub Centric. That's why. But yeah, other than that, truck riding pretty good. I ain't having no problems out of it. We'll do another review on this truck later on, probably in the summer with these wheel spacers. I'm gonna say I will be checking. I will keep checking on these wheel spacers. You know, they're not known, but they're somewhat known. I'm gonna keep checking on them, just be on the safe side. I'm gonna let this be known. I said it. I'm gonna just say it again. These wheel spacers can put a little stress on your wheel bearings. So let that be known. I'm gonna let that be known too. You probably, but especially when you go, the bigger the wheel spacer, the more stress is added on your wheel bearings. I'm gonna let that be known. Keep that in mind too. I'm not sure how often you will have to replace them, depending on the wheel spacer you have. The wheel spacer that I have, the 1-inch wheel spacer, it adds a tiny bit more weight to it, but it's not as extreme as a 2 to 3 inch. So keep that in mind. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a 2 to 3 inch wheel spacer is more dangerous to run. I'm gonna be honest with you, man, because I don't see, and people, what y'all see, they will stack a wheel spacer together just to make their wheels poke out more, just for the look of it. Do not do that. Please don't do that. That'll really get you hurt right there. Not do what these other people do on YouTube. At that point, just go ahead and just spend the money to get wide rims, bro. Don't run no wheel spacers and then trying to have that big poke. Don't do it, bro. It's not worth it. But that's really most of the stuff I gotta say about wheel spacers. They're good and bad. I will say it like that. As long as you do good by them, you install them the correct way, you don't cheap out on them. They're good, bro. You don't have to worry about nothing. People say they ran wheel spacers on their truck for years, plenty years, installing them right. So I don't know if I'll ever go to a 1.5. I know I won't go to a 1.5 on this truck. If I ever have to on like another vehicle, I'll probably go to 1.5. I don't know. If anyone wants to ask me about a wheel spacer, stick with 1 inch. If you need more, okay, that's if you need. Don't just do it just for the look. I needed a spacer. 1 inch spacer did me good enough, so I will stick with this 1 inch spacer. I don't rub. Something like the bigger the spacer. I forgot to mention this too. The bigger the spacer, more you can rub. If that makes sense. Yeah, keep that in mind also. Anyway, that's it for the video. Y'all enjoy it. Please like, comment, subscribe. We on the road to 3K. Y'all want these spacers? Get them. I said everything what I need to say yesterday. I'm finishing my intro off the next day, so yeah. Doing pretty good. I can't say that. I didn't tell y'all, but I didn't put no spacers in the rear because I feel like I didn't need them in the rear. But if you need them in the rear, get them in the rear. But the same goes for the front. 1 inch. You only need 1 inch. You need a 1.5. Depending on what your setup is, go with it. I mean, I'm not, but if you need it, go ahead. Just make sure you torque them down right and do everything you need to do. But yeah, without further ado, I will see y'all on the next one. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Anything is possible, bro. So yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Ain't no telling what the next video gonna be, but just know it's gonna be something good. See y'all on the next one.